Hey everyone, Cralopix here, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. And in this video, we'll be doing the collecting the sample chapter. So in the last video, after staying the night at Telestian Industries, we were planting some evidence, so hopefully we can meet up with Mr. Silverstar, the head of security. And I believe he has the sample in his office, so let's see how that goes. The brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet after your time at Telestian Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blanderized music assaulting you once again as you ascend to the executive floor. And your goal. So poetic. Alright, let's see what we can do. There you are. It seems that some of my best are letting me down, and it's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my 3 key values. 3 key values. Well, it's duty above all, right? He laughs. Well, yes, that is the first value, and I'm glad more than those outside of security follow it, and from a janitor no less. No, I'm speaking of my 3rd and final value of vigilance, which seems to be sorely lacking around here. Thank you, sir. Well, rewards and punishments must be given when required. Now please, start filling out the report on the data pad, and I'm afraid I must ask you not to sit in my chair given your attire. I need to go head downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. Well, that was easy. Your comlink begins to ring. You pick up. So these paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. We don't have much time. I am tracking Silverstar, and he is already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise will hold up much longer. I'll update you on his movements. Hurry, mon ami. Okay, let's check it out. The painting is of a small lighthouse in intense storm at night, perched on a rocky outcropping. Its light stabs out into the darkness. The plaque reads Vigilance. Push the frame. And frame around the painting of the lighthouse pops back out. Okay. This painting shows a wild mountain landscape with clouds ringing lofty peaks. The plaque reads Independence. Push the frame. Oh, wait. It pops back out. He has a few guards, a tech worker, and a very nervous wage slave gathered in the boardroom and is beginning to question them. Okay, gotta hurry. What was it? Duty. This is a photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters in Telestian colors in a staggered formation cutting a swath across a rippling field of wheat. The plaque reads Unity. Oh, we'll just leave it alone, because I think I have to push these in order or something. Depicted is a clock tower at a train station in downtown Portland in the tier. The plaque reads Efficiency. What does the other one say? Now I'm nervous. I'm running out of time. This shows a profile of 3 elves in Telestian security uniforms looking upwards at a flag flying the Telestian logo. The plaque reads Duty. Ooh, push the frame. Ooh, yes, slides back into the wall. Okay. We know the first one was Duty and the last one is Vigilance. Yes. He has finished interviewing a Matrix tech and is now talking sternly to a pair of guards. Thanks, Baron. Was it this one? Was this Duty? No, Vigilance, that's right. Ooh. Did I do it? Yes. There is a safe that has a large DNA scanner on the front, most likely keyed to Mr. Silverstar. Shoot. Walk away. Well... Oh, what's this? There is an open bottle of expensive scotch and a single glass that appears to be half empty, and a half-smoked cigar. Oh, yes. Pick up the cigar. Sweet. Wow, this is a bit easier than I expected. There is a safe that has a... Yeah, we know. Put the moist end of the cigar on the DNA scanner. With a click, a faint hiss of escaping air, the safe opens. Yes, take the sample. Great work, mon ami. The time for stealth has passed. It has set off every alarm in the system, but I have unlocked the executive elevator, and your path is clear. Head to the elevator and make your escape. Okay, don't need to be stealthy anymore. Sweet. Escape! Let's go. Come on, don't be slow. Ooh, people. Hey, this is restricted. You can't go in there. Watch me. I hope there's no one else in here. But then again, I don't have to be stealthy anymore, so... Look at all this fan work. I don't remember knocking this stuff over. But whatevs. Woohoo! Did it! Oh, what? Detective McCluskey stands smirking, surrounded by armed and twitchy Lone Star officers. Good morning, moron. Crap. Jeez. Good morning, Detective McCluskey. It's a fine day for police corruption, isn't it? The smirk broadens. That's right, dummy. Keep flapping your jaw. That sort of thing will be perfect for where you're going. Mr. Telestrian wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly, or you can meet him in a body bag. I'm just going to continue to be a smartass. Let's get this over with. I have things to do. Damn. I was hoping to be able to bring you in feet first. What? All of that and I still get caught. Crap. Well now. Oh, so I guess I didn't fail the mission. I don't know. Anyways, the estate. From the floor of the Lone Star Cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridor's office buildings disappear, replaced by the gray overcast over the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrist and ankles, along with McCluskey's whistling to the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road, and a magnificent mansion fills your view, its design a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt, and you're dragged onto the driveway, where McCluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts, Special Forces troops from Tier Tangir. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestrian III. Well, la-dee-da. Okay, I have to talk to you, I see. McCluskey smirks. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner and you live by your own rules, don't you? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time, troll. Mr. Telestrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Tir Tangir, and one of the richest men in Seattle. And he holds your leash, right, McCluskey? You his lapdog? His eyes say, I'd love to kill you now, but his mouth continues to smirk. I got one of the richest and most powerful men in the Pacific Northwest taking care of me, dumbass. What do you got? Indigestion. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. Thanks, McCluskey. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Who are you, Mr. Quall? The fussy elf with the air of Victorian butler studies you from toes to horns before he speaks. He doesn't like what he sees. Jeez. Mr. Quoth, Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. You will find him in his office. Let's look around. This is an extraordinary estate. May I look around before I see him? You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrian's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you, and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Telestrian is not one to be kept waiting long. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Run away! You're not going anywhere. Okay, guess I'll go in this direction. What's over here? What can I get? Ooh, I can talk to someone. Who are you? Algernon. Talk to me. There is a twinkle in Algernon's eye that wasn't there when you spoke at the Seamstresses' Union. It is good to see you again. There is much to do. Okay, my magical friend, explain yourself. No, I do not explain. I provide a service. Seek me out after you have spoken to James Telestrian. Perhaps I can be of service again. You have never done me a service. I'm going upstairs. Not going upstairs, apparently. Okay, I'm guessing this is the library. And there's nothing else to do, so let's just get this over with. Is this? Yeah. It's an open room. Yep, Mr. Telestrian III. Mr. the Third. As you approach, James Telestrian III looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you, calculating and cold. A practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. It's not the clothing or the trappings of the bow before your elder's mansion. It's something else, the feeling that you're being categorized as a resource, or a liability, or a pawn. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit, they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my vice president of security his job. Oh, he fired him? In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, ma'am. Ma'am. How do you intend to settle your debt? Would you take a check? I understand humor. I do not appreciate it, but I understand its uses. Yours was not a good use of humor, however. It neither charmed me, disarmed attention, nor infuriated me to the point of providing you with a quick death. Before you attempt any more of your lowbrow monkey shines, I will lay out your tactical situation. Lol. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. Let's just be truthful. I took the Aegis sample to kill giant insect spirits. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on the desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. Lynn, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay, that's all right. The young, pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. Marie-Louise Telestrian, what? It's you! You're the woman who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Telestrian cuts in quickly. Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive her for her trespasses against me. Wow. She looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. Wow. Wow. What do I say? Good to see you got out okay, Marie-Louise. I'm not okay. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream and that I'll wake up there and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You are safe. It is over. No! It won't be over until they're all dead. She shudders. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakeem involved. Is that Baron? The already cold exterior of James Telestrian III turns to eyes. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Aegis to this woman. We will speak of it later, in private. Now then, Cralopix, there are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a woman of the streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I don't know what to say. Sounds like I don't have much of a choice. Not if you wish to draw another breath, no. Is that a joke? Wow, thrown for a loop. There is a weight in Telestrian's library, a sense of magnitude and of purpose. You are no longer in the presence of mere wealth. You are in the presence of history. Okay. But I can't talk to you guys. No, there is a speech bubble. Lady and gentlemen, this is Cralopix. She is the troll who saved my daughter and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Herr Brockhaus, what does the representative of the great dragon, Lofir, have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? Brockhaus speaks slowly with a deep melodious German accent. He takes his time accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. Nope, not doing a German accent, that's for sure. My Lord Lorfir has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before roughly 9,000 years ago. As you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years, as the level of magic grows. Hans, dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe the time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Cralopix, is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely a magically awakened animal like a wyvern or hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's the physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. No, let's not be rude. Is that why I couldn't kill it? Exactly so. Your little buggy friend exists on both planes simultaneously. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner. Dinner, in this case, being us. I didn't even see Elgin on there. 2 elements are required to bring one across the void. A shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon the shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. The best candidates of the disaffected and the disenfranchised. In short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you may imagine, these are the sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be a truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving the insect totem implants the spirit into the host, willingly or not. Then it's feeding time. How can I even say this? Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host while transforming it into the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully on this plane. I don't know which one to pick because I don't want to insult them. I don't like the sound of this. You shouldn't. It's bad. Really, really bad. The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once a nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find, and implanting more insect spirits into the fresh corpses, again and again and again. The room falls silent as they all consider the scenario. Faces grim. Telestrian breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, Cralopix. It is an invasion. My lord, Lofur knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely when nor where. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle of the world. So you're early to the party this time. That gives you the upper hand, right? We are not early. We merely have experience on our side. The insect spirit is only a resident in the transformed host body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself cannot be destroyed by mundane means. Hence, Project Aegis. Air Telestrian's biotechnology and agricultural divisions worked with my Lord Lofur's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it's released from its host. The formula, a fluorescing astral bacterial strain, exists in the physical and astral plane at once, and can thus affect the insect spirit. Now that was a mouthful. Did you memorize it, or are you reading it off an index card? My Director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field. Dr. Ravenwood? Oh, she looks snarky. Our weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescing astrobacteria strain. They've created some prototype launchers which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells would discharge a high-velocity stream of the bacteria. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must first be damaged using conventional weapons or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with the Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. So in order to stop an invasion of insects from another dimension, a dragon and an elf co-created a magical insecticide. Crudely put, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside the facility, and the only one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. What makes you think this Project Aegis will actually work? He grins and his red lipstick catches the light. Because it has to. Okay. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Unfortunately, she has the nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder, so that when you turn around, she's on your other side, giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough! Are you willing to undergo this mission, Cralopix? Let's just do the first one. Let's not ask for money, shall we? Excellent. He claps his hands as if seeing the circus for the first time. I love the short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Brackhouse raises his hand and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is one final note, a warning, if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Yay. That means I need to hire people, right? Is that what that's for? Hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need her to go on the mission. By the by, I'm coming with you, Cralopix. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed them last time. Celestian will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. Well, that answers that. Find me when you're ready to go and we'll bug right out of here. He sighs. Yes, speak with Harlequin when you are ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant, Quoth. He is highly resourceful. Okay. Speak to Quoth. Okay. Oh, I need to do my... That's the... Who are you again? I don't know is that the doctor? Anyways. Let's talk to Hans again. This video is getting long. We did not allow many opportunities during our briefing for you to ask questions, Shadowrunner. You may ask them now. How did the insect spirits get here? When the membrane between planes thins, the insect spirits reach into the mind of a shaman and begin their manipulation, playing on the weaknesses and offering unlimited power if the rituals needed to bring the spirits here are performed. But once a shaman takes on an insect spirit as a totem, they begin an inevitable decline into insanity, slowly losing their humanity. Eventually, the shaman completely succumbs, choosing the contentment and sense of their clear purpose that being part of a hive provides. Perform your role, serve your queen. That is all. If Lofweir had seen this before and knew another was coming, why didn't he move faster? Based on the previous cycles of magic, the first insects are not due to appear for another 700 years. My Lord Lofweir believed he was well ahead of schedule. Something is different this time. It is concerning. Why do you think it's different this time? Perhaps it is due to the population of humans and metahumans on Earth being so much higher than in previous ages. As a result, the volume of magic created by sentient beings is correspondingly higher. Or perhaps it is the density of the population, coupled with the advances of society and technology that has altered things. Magic has never returned to a world like this one before. The density of sentient creatures, coupled with the density of information, coupled with a new concept, the technological persistence of memory, heightens the society's existential angst. Thus, more people realize how truly horrible existence is, simultaneously. That in itself may be a form of magic. Lofweir is studying that question now. What's it like to serve a great dragon? The German's eyes narrow. Do not misconstrue my relationship with Lord Lofweir. I do not serve. Dang. Where do the insect spirits come from? As the level of magic in the sixth world grows, for lack of a better word, the distance between the various planes of reality decreases. When the membrane between the planes is thin enough, ritual magic may be used to draw beings from one to another. Okay, I should go. Yes, good luck. Thanks, Hans. Algernon. May I provide spells, spirit foci, or fetishes to help you on this critical quest? I have a question first. Speak it. Were you spying on me at the Seamstresses' Union? His eyes widen at the question. You mistake your importance, Cralopix. No, I was not spying on you. Until Mr. Telestrian's summons, you were beneath my notice. I saw only a customer. Now, do you require my magic? Are you really here? Algernon's face takes on a dreamy expression. Are any of us? Yes, Cralopix, I am here, and at the Seamstresses' Union, and a myriad of other places. On to the work at hand. Do you require my magic? Who are you? I am a peddler of magic spells, spirits, and foci, nothing more. Truly? No. Do you require my magic? Never mind, gotta go. Okay, let's come back in here. What is this? Mr. What's his face? Mr. This is Telestrian. Is there something I can clarify for you? Tell me more about Project Aegis. Telestrian Industries Corporation has been working on Project Aegis for 2 years without fully understanding its use. Lothier, it's two different spellings here of Lothier, did not trust me with the information. My engineers finally met the Dragon's specifications 3 months ago and had just begun the production process when my cousin Lynn, hired Shadowrunners to destroy the lab and the factory, leaving us only the sample you stole. Why was Marie-Louise taken by the Universal Brotherhood? He shakes his head. I'm not sure. The host for the Queen is chosen very carefully as the interactions between the Queen and lead shaman are critical. A family connection between the two roles is ideal. Obviously, there is a blood connection between my cousin Lynn and my daughter, but I do not believe Lynn is the shaman. That would be Jessica Watts. How do I use Aegis? My people have weaponized the Project Aegis formula by creating shells which, when fired, propel a high-velocity cloud of the material which should be effective at killing exposed insect spirits. There are more effective ways to deliver Aegis, obviously, but time was of the essence and I needed to improvise. I should go. Okay, thanks, bye. Indeed. Let's see what Quoth has. Mikluski, can I go away now? Can I exit? Nope. Mikluski, you dirtbag. You're gonna die, asshole. Jeez. Maybe, but I'm gonna live first. You'll still die screaming. You're such a jerk. Get out of here. You're useless. You are so useless. Marie-Louise. No, Marie-Louise. I was listening. It sounds bad. Yep. Thank you for everything. Could be worse. Could be raining. She smiles. It's Seattle. You look like you have a question. Why were you locked up at the Universal Brotherhood? Father didn't approve of my boyfriend and tried to scare him off. Something went wrong and Hakim ended up in a wheelchair. Father covered the whole thing up and lied to me about Hakim. He told me horrible things. Her jaw clenches, and I believed him. My Aunt Lynn told me the truth about Hakim and how my father lied. She preyed upon my anger. I was so disgusted with him. It was easy for her to get me to leave and join her new family at the Universal Brotherhood. What did Lynn Telestrian and Universal Brotherhood want with you? Aunt Lynn was very excited to have me there, almost manic. She talked about the inner circle and how I was to be at its center. She said I would be their queen. The way she spoke, it was as if she'd seen God or something. Her eyes close and she hugs herself tightly. But it's not God she sees. It's bugs. Only bugs. Was it Hakim who helped you in the Matrix? She smiles in love. Oh. Yes, even after my father ruined his life and convinced me to hate him, he's still been watching over me. My angel in cyberspace, Baron Samedi. After we escaped, I told Hakim about the Brotherhood and about the bugs. It was his idea to steal Project Aegis so you could go back into the Universal Brotherhood and exterminate the bugs. But I don't know how he knew about it. Baron Samedi just knows things. So what did Hakim tell you about us breaking into your father's office? Nothing. I haven't spoken to him since last night. Why? What happened? He hasn't contacted you? No, and I thought he would by now. Did something happen to him? I'm sure he's okay. He was in the Matrix the whole time. That's what I thought. Hakim is amazing in the Matrix. I'm sure I'll hear from him soon. I should go. That doesn't sound good. Does not bode well. In addition to the Aegis-loaded launchers we will provide, I am authorized to outfit you with anything from weapons to supplies to clothing. Show me the gear. Give me guns, man. SMG me up. Pistol. Revolver. Pistol. Revolver. Pistol. An SMG. I wish I knew what I currently had. I think my current SMG does 12, so I don't need your crappy 10 or 11 SMG. Oh. Dang it, I don't have a data jack. Well, that's kind of sad. But it's only 12, so it doesn't matter. Well, we'll take the 11 SMG because it's better than the 7 that I have. So I don't need any drones or consumables, so we'll just confirm that. In my stash, I'm pretty sure I have good stuff in my stash. Yes, here's some advanced med kits. Yeah, we'll do that. 3 advanced med kits. I have lots of med kits. I'm scared I'm gonna need it, especially after like some of those last fights. It was really bad. So I need to stock up. Confirm. Show me the outfits. I need higher armor apparently. I also need to do my karma. So I'm currently on 10 and you've got nothing higher for me. Okay. Exit. No thanks, I'm good. I'm not gonna get a data jack just for that. For that SMG. So, wow, 45 karma. Yeah, okay. I need to spend that. So, let's up my body, my quickness, my ranged combat, my SMG, my dodge. I do want to up that. In fact, let's just go ahead and up that again. And yep, I think that is good enough. Cool. Confirm. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Come on, Harlequin. Let's go. Are you ready to get knee-deep in ectoplasm? I have a few questions first. Of course you do. So, who are you? I am he, as you are me, and we are all together. Excuse me? I should have sang that. He seems disappointed that you didn't get his joke. You are excused. He bows with a flourish. I am Harley Quinn, the light bearer, last knight of the Crying Spire. He who manipulates Shadowrunners and fights duels with assholes. And for the next hour or two, I am at your service. How do we kill an insect spirit again? The fun, gory stuff. Step 1. Damage the bug using conventional weapons and magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Step 2. Shoot the insect spirit using Project Aegis launcher that Telestrian's people created. Step 3. Keep shooting until either the spirit is destroyed or you are bug food. It's easy. Rinse, repeat. What's the connection between the bugs and the Universal Brotherhood? Harlequin's eyes glitter at the question. Oh, this one is genius. Genius! Talk about hiding in plain sight. This cycle, the bugs didn't use some whacked out shaman in a small rural village as their portal. They're thinking big. They set up shop in every major city, created a major marketing campaign, and then began aggressively recruiting the dropouts, the disaffected, and the deranged. Just like any good cult. If Aegis fails, if we fail, the world will be absolutely overrun by bugs. It's brilliant. Does Hans Brockhaus really work for a great dragon? He winks. No. I'm ready. Let's go stomp some bugs. His eyes light up. I thought you'd never ask. Oh. Filled with magical insecticide, what would you like to do with this item? I'll swap with another item. But I don't know. I don't know which one's the crappy one. Oh, crap. The one in the middle? I suppose you should know, Telestrian's technicians only had time to create a few prototype Aegis launchers. I'll be taking one naturally, another is for you. Treat her well. If you want additional bug-splattering firepower, James has agreed to allow one of his personal elite guard to accompany us with the final prototype weapon. And now let us away. We have a date with Destiny, and she doesn't like to be kept waiting. It's psycho. Coyote's definitely coming with me. Oh yeah. Okay, let's take a ghost. And I guess that's it. Confirm. Head to the hive beneath the Universal Brotherhood. Confirm. Alright, another long episode. Woohoo! That was so interesting. I had no idea that Marie-Louise was Telestrian's daughter. I thought for sure it was going to be Lynn and, you know, it was all a trap, blah, blah, blah. This is getting crazy. I mean, maybe because I'm just too into... I don't know, maybe I just don't get the story enough or something, but it's all like a surprise to me when it probably shouldn't be. But anyways, I do hope that you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!